V'hine Rashi pirash vaya Eikev tishma'un. Now Rashi explains in the end, if you will listen, ima mitzvos kalos she'adam dash ba'kevav tishma'un. If the light mitzvahs that a person tramples with their heels, if you listen to those, v'shamar havaya, and Hashem will guard, yishmor lecha vaya haftachaso, so Hashem will guard His promise. V'hu mehamedrash tanchuma, and that the source for this is from Medrash Tanchuma, v'hu v'biyalkut, and brought in Yalkut Shimoni. V'ha'inyan, and the concept is k'mo shekasu b'zohar Parshas Miketz, and like it's brought in Zohar Miketz, Tav Kuf Tzadik Ches, Kuf Tzadik Tes, al pasuk lama ira b'yamayra avon akeva yisu beni Tilim Simin Mem Tes, that it says, why should I fear bad in my days? The sins of my heels will surround me. Hineksiv. So it's written, Yado Chezus Ba'kev, that his heel was holding on to, his hand was holding on to the heel of Esav. V'ayidei havonos anal, nosin tokef peikev chulu, and through those sins you give strength to the heel of Esav. So avon akevai, the concept of the heel is the concept of the sins. Like we said, the mitzvahs that you trample upon, those small averos. And the concept is ki Yaakov pirusha yud Eikev, because Yaakov means the yud of the heel, shahayud shu tchilas hamachshava, which is the yud, which is the beginning of thought, of creation. B'yud nivra olam haba, that the world to come was created with yud. Hu nimshach lebechinas Eikev, is drawn down to the heel, v'regel, and the leg. Shu bechinas hadibur, which is the concept of speech. V'Yaakov, so from the thought to the speech. V'Yaakov hu mavriach min hakatze el hakatze, and Yaakov is the concept of that which traverses from end to end. Mereish kol dagin, from the head of all levels, b'chol madregos elyonos, and in all the high levels, yishgam kin b'chinas rosh v'regel, there's also a concept of the head and the heel. K'mo shekazav amdu raglov bayom hahu, like it says, and his legs will stand on that day. Uksiv ha'aretz adom raglai, and it says that the earth is my footstool. So it can be from the highest levels of Mashiach's legs to the lowest levels of the earth. Uksiv makom raglai echabed, it says the place of my feet I will honor. V'Yaakov b'chinas yud Eikev, and Yaakov is this idea of the yud to the Eikev, b'chol olam v'olam, in each and every world, drawing down the yud to the heel from head to toe. L'fi ercho, each world according to its relative level of head and toe. V'aynu alidei hakol kol Yaakov, and this is drawn through the voice of Yaakov. Kadma chasavav, that the first word kol is without a vav. Shu b'chinas kol ad lo ishtama, that's the voice that's not heard, the inner voice. V'kol basra malivav, and the last kol is filled with a vav. Shuhu b'chinas kol ad ishtama, it's the concept of the voice that's heard. Kamo shekasu b'zohar hagadol, like it's brought in Zohar, and it says, the Rebbe says on the bottom, Ksav Yad Beis b'Zohar HaKadosh, like it says in Zohar HaKadosh, Perish Kol Ad Ishtama. What does it mean? The voice that's heard. U'Bechinas HaTorah, that's the concept of Torah. Shu'Bechinas Hamshacha. So it's not the voice of, perhaps the first one is the inner voice, is the tzaka of tshuva or tefillah. So the second voice that's heard, that's the voice of Torah. Shu'Bechinas Hamshacha. That's a concept of drawing down. So the first one is then from below to above, and the second one is Torah from above to below. Like the concept of the voice that unites and connects the intention of the heart, to come to a revealed state in speech. So too Torah is the concept of supernal wisdom. Chakim, wise but not with a knowable knowledge. Shari Taimya Mitzvah Niskalu, because the reasons for the mitzvahs were not revealed. Avelihios biskalus rav, to be in a great state of revelation, the havin called imkesudasea beprati pratius, to understand all of its deepest secrets and all of its details. So all those deep secrets and hidden things are like the inner voice of the heart. And they're drawn down into a revealed state through the enclothement in physical things. Say there's Raimoid, Chulu, the order of the planting and the holidays and so forth. And that's the concept of the voice and the drawing out of Yaakov, the Yud to the heel. These secrets of the Torah as they are enclothed in the physical mitzvos. Yud. That's from the Yud Shu Chochmei law, which is the supernal wisdom that's hidden. It dwells and is revealed in the study of Torah. In order to have that, you have to first have a state of nullification. The concept of the desire of the heart, and that's the concept of the voice that's not heard. So how do you draw out the Yud to the Eikev, the hidden secrets, the hidden thought of Hashem to a revealed state in the mitzvos, the physical mitzvos? That's through the first call without the vav, which is the inner voice, the inner desire of the heart, the ruach hamshich ruach, of bittul and study of Torah. That the ruach hamshich ruach, that arousal from below draws down an arousal from above. The Ohr Hatorah Devarim, to have the light of Hashem dwell and revealed in you. The Chochmas Havaya Bikirbo Biskalus, to have the wisdom of Hashem inside of you in a revealed state. Vechabad shebenafsho betelim v'tfeilim ilav, and the wisdom, understanding, and knowledge in your soul, nullified and secondary to him and to his knowledge. And that's the concept of cleaving your spirit to his spirit. Vayeshev Yaakov nimtza beis bechinas kol Yaakov. So it's found then that these two concepts of the voice is the voice of Yaakov. Zeu inyan reusad libe v'Torah. That's the concept of the desire in the heart and Torah, similar to what was brought in the other part, in the other beer in the Mamar. Even though now we're explaining it according to Pirush Rashi. That through this you draw down, we make the will of the place, to draw out the light of that which encompasses all creation of the worlds in a revealed state, into that which fills the world. And that itself is this concept of the Yaakov, which is the Yud Eikev. So, to draw out the concept of the Yud into the heel of that which fills the world. So the heel is Mamali, the light that fills the world. You draw down the Soviv, which is the Yud, into the Mamali. So now to connect this to Pirush Rashi, and through this, drawing down to the heel, that's Yaakov, that's grasping the heel of Esav. Hiyado osios Yud, because his hand, which is the letters that make up the word, the letter Yud, ochezes isa Eikev shel Chulu, that grasps onto the heel. He doesn't even mention the word Esav. So grabbing onto the heel, lebilti nason lo tokef, to not give strength to the bad, bispashtus umem shala, and spreading out and ruling raklach neo tachas hakadusha, but rather to subjugate the bad to the holiness, and to bend and to push the other side. Even though we said that b'chol vavcha is this idea earlier in the Mamar. But that's, in this context, through being careful about even the averos that a person tramples with his heels. That that's when you can draw down the yud into the heel. That's when you can push away the bad, and Yaakov hold on to the heel of Esav, and to be machnia the bad through being careful about the mitzvahs that a person tramples. Which is not the case if a person is blemished with sins that a person tramples with their heels. And the Rebbe says on the bottom, that from here into the end, it's added from that book, Shvasre. That when a person is blemished with the sins that they trample with their heels, Eikev, so that you stop the yud from spreading out into the heel, and then that gives a strength to the heel of Esav. And in another place it explains that in the Ten Commandments there's 172 words, just like the word Eikev, the gematria Eikev. Parshas told us, so vaya Eikev tishmon means when you listen to the Aseres Dibros. Spread Shalah told us Tafresh Peches Amar Al Fainu Ki Al Aseres Dibros Nemar Kafachas Asar Azahav. Because by the Ten Commandments it says one palmful, one spoonful that weighs 10 of gold. Parshas Nasa. Pashiyad Gimel Tafish Nidal Muralef. Pirush Asara Zahav. What does it mean, 10 of gold? Hainu Bechinas Yud. That refers to the Yud, the Chachmai love, supernal wisdom. Hanimshach Mi Bechinas Keser Anikra Kaf Chulu. It's called, comes from the crown. It's called the Kaf. A Kaf. Rishate was Keser. So Kaf Achas Asar Zahav, the Keser of the 10 of gold of the Yud, B'tzorech Lahamshich Yud Zeh, Ad Bechinas Eikev, and you have to draw down this Yud to the heel. So the Aseres Dibros is the idea of the 10 of Yud that you draw down from Keser to the heel, the Eikev, a gematria, the Kufain based Tevos of Aseres Dibros. And also the idea of not just the heel, but the word kevav, of set, that the Torah, you have to set the Torah, it has to be the main thing. The kfiyos. That's how you draw down the yud to the heel. Or the idea of the Aseres Dibros needs to be kevav. Vayim b'pardes erech Eikev, erech Yaakov. And look in Parshas about the heel and Yaakov and Mashkos Minyan Vayado Chezes Bakev Chulu B'Dibur Amaskal Kiseitze. And look what it says about Yaakov holding on to the heel and the Mamar Kiseitze. V'gabi Eliezer Shnasan L'Rivka Gam Nezim Zahav Beka Mishkalo. And also concerning Eliezer, servant of Avraham, that gave to Rivka a nose ring that weighed a beka. Beka is osios Eikev. Perush HaBechaye, and the Bachaye explains Keneged Kufayin Beis Tevos Yesh B'Aseres Dibros, that this corresponds with these 172 words that are in the Ten Commandments. Rashi Perush Keneged Mashikos B'Parshas Pekudei Beka Ligul Goles, and Rashi says that it corresponds with what it says in Parshas Pekudei, that there was a beka for each skull, for each person. Tainu machatzisa shekel, that's a half shekel. So the half shekel then corresponds with all this idea of Eikev. Ef Shalom, and we can say the Isa Yerushalmi Perakama de Shkalim Gabi Machatzis shekel. Let us broaden Yerushalmi of Shkalim concerning this half shekel. Call Ha'over al Pikudim, called the Avar al Yama. That anyone who passes the Pikudim, anyone who passes the sea, I guess it travels on the sea. Parshas B'Shalach. And as I just said in Medrash Rabbah B'Shalach, meaning to say that anybody who passed through the splitting of the sea, Chola over al Pikudim, all those who went through the sea, B'schus Yaakov Nikra Yam, that the sea split in the merit of Yaakov. So Becca and Eikev and Yaakov, the half shekel, Kola over al Pekudim, corresponds with all those who passed through the sea, because it was in the merit of Yaakov, the Eikev, the Becca. The Gabi Kriyas Yamsuf, Ksiv Vayibaku Hamayim, and by the splitting of the sea, it says, and the sea split using Vayibaku with the root of Beis Kuf Ein. Vainu Bechinas Yaakov, that's the idea of Yaakov, Osusi Baka, which are the letters of it will break through. Vayibaku Hamayim. The Yaakov is the idea of breaking through. Kamoshikasu Bezor Emor Daf Kuftal Yaakov Omer Az Yibaka Kashachor Arechulu. The Yaakov says, then will break through your light like the morning. B'kiyas Yam Sufainu Libkoa Parasachulu, and the splitting of the sea is to break through the curtain, like the parsa between Atzilus and B'di and the like, to reveal the Giloy Elokus. Again, it's like a concept of, like we said, Yud Eikev, or if even further. And that's why he gave to Rivka the nose ring that weighs a beka of the half shekel. Yulad Mimena Yaakov, to say that will be born from her, from Rivka, Yaakov, Bechinas Azi Baka Chulu, that he's the idea of will break through the morning. And that is to say, also through Torah that has the 10 Commandments, Kufain Beis Tevos, which are the 172 words, Kaminyan Eikev Chulu, like the Gematria Eikev. That through that you'll draw down, and then you will break through. Kitzer, and in short, avonos she'adam dashbek vayim, the sins that a person tramples with their heels, mized nimshech bechinas va'ata teshuvenu Eikev. From this is drawn that you will bite him with your heel, or it means that the snake will bite us at the heel. And we have to have the hand hold the heel of Esav. To guard these mitzvahs, ein idea call Yaakov, and that is through the voice of Yaakov, Basar Sedivus, and the 10 Commandments, Kufain Beis Tevos, which are 172 words. I'll say Torasecha Keva, and that also there's the idea of Keva, that you make your Torah set, vaya Eikev Tishma'un, and that you should listen to the Eikev.